guys, it's KaydenJ and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's topic is how did I come out to my best friends and my significant other? Well, how can you guys also, tips on how you guys can come out to your best friends or your friends in general, your parents, aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody. How you guys can come out to them. If you're scared to come out to them as transgendered, or if you're scared to come out as lesbian or gay or bisexual, you can use this for everything. I'm going to tell you how I did it. Now, I'm not saying like I recommend to follow my footsteps because I'm kind of weird and sometimes I'll lay it out there and sometimes I will go up the block, down the block, around the corner, come back around and then tell you how I feel. So I'm difficult. So if you don't want to be so difficult and you want to be straightforward and straight to the point, I have some tips on that too. So getting into this video. So how did I come out to my friends and my significant other? Now, first, I came out to all of them in their own special way. In their own special way. I came out to them in their own special way. So when I told my significant other, basically, we were at the hair salon. I was at the hair salon with her and her mother. And I basically literally pulled out my phone and texted her. And I was like, babe, how do you feel about trans people? And she was like, oh, I don't have a problem with them. Why? I was like, would you ever date like a trans guy or something like that? And she was like, yeah, I told you already, like, I don't care. I was like, okay. And she was like, why? I was like, well, I have something to tell you and I don't know how to say it, but I'm just going to say it. And she was like, okay, so say it. And I was like, babe, I'm transgendered. I want to be identified as a male. I want you to use the he and him pronouns. And in the future, I plan on starting T. I plan on getting some type of, transition surgery and everything like that. And I was like, I don't know what name, because at the moment I didn't know what name I wanted to identify as at the moment, but I didn't want to use my legal name. I knew that for sure. So I was like, I will let you know what I want to change my name to, but if you can just start, using those pronouns. And she was really cool with it. I literally was crapping myself worrying about how she would feel about it, and honestly she was like the coolest person about it. She was like, yeah, sure, fine, it's fine. Like, I was like, really? It's that simple? That's it? I thought I had to go into a whole big detail. She was like, I just want to know, like, how did you figure it out? And we had a talk about that, and she was like, oh, that's, she actually found it cool. Like, she was like, wow, it's really good to be informed and stuff on this kind of stuff and stuff like that. So that's how I came out to my girlfriend. Coming out to one of my best friends, they were like, no, what did I say to them? I don't remember what I said to them. I know. Oh, we were sitting there having a basic conversation. We were texting. Everything happened over text. One happened over FaceTime, but everything else happened over text. I told them, oh, hey, I plan on, really doing a big change in my life. And I, don't know how everybody's going to take it, but it's something that's going to make me feel way more comfortable and something that's going to help me. And that's all that matters. And they were like, oh, what are you talking about? And I was like, I don't know how to say it to you or anything because we're really close and it's one of my, real best friends. And they were like, oh, you can tell me anything. It doesn't matter. I'm not a judgmental person. I accept everybody and everything. And I was like, yeah, I know, but it's so difficult because I'm, it's new for me and everything like that. And they were like, oh no, it's fine. So I just basically told him, I was like, you know, listen, I'm identifying as a transgender man, and I, you know, want to be, you know, go by the name Kayden, and you know, this is how I feel. I want to use he and him pronouns. And they were like, yeah, cool. They automatically, like, off the bat just started, you know, saying he, him, Kayden this, Kayden that, and it was just so easy for him, and it was so easy for them to, you know, go by that. So I was really, really happy, and that made me feel super comfortable. Then my other best friend Eli, who helps me with everything, all my videos and everything like that, he was super cool about it. He's a little explicit, so let me just say that first. He's a little explicit. His wording versus my wording is so much different. But, you know, he was just like, I was just like, hey, because I wasn't sure about my name change again. I was flopping through names and everything like that. And I was just like, hey, what if I change my name to Kendrick? And he was like, okay, bitch, change your name to Kendrick. Like, I was like, what? He was like, yeah. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, I'm identifying as a transgender, and I want to be, you know, use him and he pronouns and stuff like that. So I want to be identified as Kayden. And he was like, well, okay, Kayden, fine, whatever. Like, he didn't even care. Nobody cared. Nobody really cared. Like, my friends, not like they didn't care in a bad way. Like, they were so unbothered by it. It was like, whatever, fine, whatever you want, whatever makes you happy is what it is. That's it. And I really, really appreciate that. The same goes for my cousin, who's like my best friend too. She was just like, yeah, fine, whatever you want. All right, you're handsome. Go ahead, enjoy. It was just really, really comforting to know that my close people to me accepted me and loved me for me, no matter what. And I feel like you guys should do the same thing. Like, if you guys have something deep down inside that's lingering inside of you guys and that you want to tell your close people, tell them, let them know. Let them know. You know, if you want to write it down on an index card, flip the card up, or send the card over like we used to do in high school with notes and stuff like that, to send to them in little notes, and tell them, do it. Do it. Do it. Let them know, because if they're really your friend and they really care about you, they'll accept any decision that you make. 100%. So that's how I did it, and that's some tips on what you guys can do. Text. You know, you can send a little picture. You can write it on your Twitter, Tumblr, and let them like it. Whatever you want to do, do it. And that's that. You know, be comfortable with who you are. Nothing will make you more comfortable than to know that your friends and your family accepts you for who you are. Alright, so don't forget to comment down below, like, subscribe, and, you know, hit me up on Tumblr, Twitter, whatever it is, and let me know how you feel. Thank you guys for watching.